I'm a self-taught software engineer who's won a national coding championship, and in this video, I'll be sharing the top 10 project ideas that I would do to land a software engineering job in 2025. This will be in a list format where each project is meant to make you job ready and feel confident in building applications. Number 1, recipe planner and grocery assistant. This will include all the basic CRUD operations that are important to learn as the fundamentals. You will also need to integrate a responsive UI for mobile-friendly activity, a meal plan calendar where you can track the meals you're going to do day by day, third-party integration for nutrition facts to make it a real full-stack heavy backend application, and you can even include some AI with automated recommendations for your next meal or next planned prep. Number 2, digital library system. This would include book recommendations using AI or a third-party API. You could include profile component with all your stats on all the books that you've read and are going to read. You could even include a book club functionality where you could collaborate with multiple people to set up dates to get together. A PDF reader with annotations, and this would also have a responsive UI. Number 3, a pet healthcare platform. So this would include your regular responsive UI, health monitoring for your pet, appointment management. You could have pet profiles, custom components, and one similarity between all these projects is you can make them as complicated as you want and make them even more enticing for employers to hire you. Number 4 is a game management and achievement platform. Now, I personally like this one a lot because I'm into video games. So this one could track your achievements, your statistics. There is a bunch of API out there for Steam, for Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo. All of the platforms and all of the games usually have some form of API that you can mess with to get your statistics. You could have a real-time leaderboard, make some prizes at the end or something, and also a leaderboard of the top players in whatever game that you're making. Number 5 is a sports league app. So with this, you could use other players and team statistics using like a third-party API. You could have real-time score tracking, who has a higher odds of winning, performance rankings, or if you wanted to do a more local level, you could have local games, local football games, local soccer games, basketball games, or you could go the route of taking this into a fantasy football type application where you bet on who's going to win and pick players. Number 6 is a smart shopping price analyzer. So this would take price comparisons between different stores, deal alert system. You could even do a browser integration where when you're checking out for a certain item, it automatically scrapes that item across a couple of websites to see if there's a cheaper option out there or if it's on a deal somewhere else. And you could integrate a budget analysis if you could even afford the things that you're buying. Number 7 is a travel planning website. This could include real-time flight and hotel tracking, expense management. You could include map integration to see how long it would take, what each hotel would cost along the way. Most of these would be third-party APIs, but you could include a profile aspect where you save the user's data and give them recommendations on where they should go next depending on their previous trips. Number 8 is an arts and craft system. So this could have all the projects that you're doing and building with the status and how much progress you think you have left, as well as storing photos and videos on your application to see the progress as you move along. You could implement some functionality where you could see other people's projects online, kind of like Pinterest. Number 9 is a event planning system. You can integrate RSVP with sharing date appointment integration. This one could be more complex with chat and messaging where you could message another person. You could integrate encryption alongside those two. You can get real deep in that rabbit hole of encryption, of setting those dates and emails, notifications. That's a whole project on its own. Last but not least is a board game. So you could try recreating your favorite board game. You can integrate score tracking, virtual dice or cards, player statistics, a leaderboard between all your friends. And the front end of this will be the more complex part of building out all those mini components and how the game is going to respond to clicks If you didn't want to do a game, you could do a game night organizer, kind of like the RSVP from earlier. You could also integrate you could have a whole achievement system, but the game alone will be a very enticing project. Thank you for watching. If you want to find out more about me, look at the links in the description. Peace.